that boy is talking about boxing?
Was a member of the 1988 U.S. Olympic boxing team. Please welcome tonight's challenger, introducing Arthur Flash Johnson.
Whether you were boxing or not, you had to be able to fight to survive, whether it's from a physical point or an emotional standpoint, poverty, if you will. So you have to be able to fight. If you don't like boxing, guess what? You're going to fight. Boxing taught me a lot of things.
If you stay determined, if you stay disciplined, there is nothing that you can't accomplish. That's what I believe. That's what I live by. That's the attitude that caused me and helped me to accomplish what I accomplished.
It's Arthur Johnson in the blue and white, and the red is Fernando Gonzalez. And it's been all Johnson so far. There's a good right hand.
We knew he was an excellent boxer.
Johnson won the gold medal in the 112-pound division at the Goodwill Games in Moscow last July. In fact, he was the only non-Soviet to win a gold in boxing during those games.
I was ranked #1 in the world, second to none, #1 in the world. Wow.
Last August 1st, Arthur Johnson became the pride of East St. Louis. He was honored at City Hall for his boxing accomplishments. And if his name is not yet a household word in the metropolitan area, just wait.
Things like that at that time just didn't happen in that area.
He was able to do it, and I was elated when I heard the news that he had won the Goodwill Games, which was another stepping stone towards his Olympic burst.
Even the punches that I missed hurt him.
His career amateur record now sits at 150 wins and 16 losses, and he has the heart of a lion. Sky's the limit for this kid?
I think even farther than that.
Johnson has a kind of hunger not often seen among amateur boxers.
In the professional, if you won 20 pro fights or 25 fights, it's like, that's a legend. He won 144.
Arthur Johnson has become the first man in the history of the flyweight division to win 3 consecutive national championships.
Arthur Johnson is world class in his weight division. More than likely, there will be other gold medals on the way to the Olympics in '88, but none will satisfy him the way the one with the 5 interlocking circles will. And more than most, he is willing to pay the price to get it.
It's easy to start to take things for granted. But the Olympics was something that I really look forward to being a part of.
The Olympics was like my honeymoon, if you want to say that. After we got married, then he had to leave.
I started the American team off by winning my first 2 bouts and advancing to the quarterfinals.
He just outclassed the fighter.
I had been out of the ring for 4 years.
Couldn't have had a better probably trainer in your corner. This man right here has trained some of the greatest. I mean, Hall of Fame trainer, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, George Foreman, and now you got him. How blessed are you to have this guy in your corner?
It's just a tremendous, to me, a tremendous blessing to have him.
The thing that you yearn for, that God has put in your heart, that's what you should be doing.
And charismatic fighter. Big right hand by Johnson, and that caught Martinez, tried to knock him down, but that is not an unfamiliar spot for Makita. He'll get up and fight that. Oh yeah, he'll get up, yep. Johnson thinks he could. To close of round 8, a big flurry by Flash Johnson. He's got Julio in trouble. Back of his lap from time to time, and now he goes down again. But he's more wobbly this time, Tom. He went down. Really great. Martinez. Right hand and down goes Julio. Well, he walked right into that one. No, but he's not throwing caution to the wind, and he's in a real slugfest. And down goes Martinez.
I was maybe at stage 3, going to stage 4, on my way out. But They gave me no promises. I had no immune system. I had nothing else to fight with. The nurse said to me she didn't know anything about me. But she said, I know that you're going through something tough, and I know this is tough for you. She said, we're gonna put on these boxing gloves, and we're gonna fight this thing. She had no idea who I was. She had no idea about my past. This is my finest hour yet. This is my finest hour.
I was close to giving up when I couldn't see hope at all. My heart began to fail, 'cause faith was gone. But soon I realized the miracles in me. Despite the past defeats, I won't be. Yeah, I can hold on, I must be strong.
Comeback are greatest words used in boxing, as I've had a few of my own, but none quite as amazing as this one.